I'm starting you first before I start my day. I don't have no messages for you here, Cancer, but if you are sensitive to any type of uh, criticism, critique, I am not the tarot reader for you. I'm not going to try to just get your follows by trying to feed your ego. I'm going to give you the truth. That's what Saturn is about. It's about order, it's about integrity, and it's about discipline. Now, if that's something here that you're not into, and I'm not the reader for you. And that's perfectly fine. There's a plenty of tarot readers that will stroke your ego and that will let you go into being a couch potato. Other than that, here, Cancer, please make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Go check us out on Patreon if you love my content. I also have a Cash App, which is Parry with 2 eyes, 123. Parry with 2 eyes, 123. That goes to the channel and it goes to your pockets back. All right, Cancers. I also have 2 tarot courses now. Congratulations to myself. I'm really proud of myself. 2 tarot courses. We have how to teach yourself how to read. And then if you want to learn reversals, I started the reversal course. We're still adding more to the reversal course, so just have patience. But it's up, so go get that. Other than that, we're going to get straight into it here, Cancer. We're not going to waste no time. Please go check us out on Patreon. I do daily readings, daily spreads. We uplift the family. And it's just lit over there, okay? But if not, we still need our YouTube family. And my goal is to start doing like writing prompts and stuff that you guys could be able to participate with on YouTube as well. Because there's still a family over here as well, okay? I'm just, with YouTube, YouTube tries to like monetize what I say. Obviously, I'm being monetized right now. So I have to keep certain things in a certain criteria, where Patreon is just more free. I don't have to be monetized. So that's why I said come on Patreon, because some things I can't speak on here. And there's things I could speak on there about, okay? So. All right, Cancer, Sun, Rising, and North Node, or your cross-watching for Cancers, this is going to be reading for you, okay? Cancer, what is your angel number? We have here 1031, Passion. Oh, underneath the deck, we have here 808, Security, underneath the deck, okay? I don't like this spread, but I do like it because sometimes we could get into things like, sometimes we think that our hobbies is our career choice, or our career choice is our hobbies, and it doesn't coincide. For example, before I started really making money, I was crocheting, right? And when I mean a starving artist, I mean starving artist. Like there was days that I didn't eat. You know, it was really bad. But I was crocheting was a hobby. It got me out of depression at one point. Sometimes we think that our hobbies is supposed to be our career choice, but if you, it's all about the algorithm, and it's all about your I forgot the name of what it says. I forgot. It's just, but it's all about what you're doing, and you got to be real with yourself. Is what I'm doing in my, what am I passionate about? Is it giving me any type of revenue? We have here 808 Security underneath the deck, which is in reverse, and that's perfectly fine. We have to learn sometimes to see like, okay, is this hobby or is this a passion? Is this a, is this passion something here that I can make money from, or is it just something here that's helping me? And you got to be realistic. Maybe there's time, there maybe it's the time for some of you guys could find a consultant. I started my consultant business, which is on my website. Some of you guys might need to just look at your natal chart to be able to see, is whatever it is I'm doing feeding, is it just wasting my time? Is this something here that I could just do by myself? Is this really like adding on to what is it that I'm supposed to be doing? We gotta be realistic with ourselves, because nobody wants to waste our time on hobbies, which we think that is supposed to be our career. you know. So I understand definitely with the 808 security, there could be something here that you're feeding right now that you're very passionate about, but it's not making you money. Cancer, it's not making you money. Um, and I get it, because sometimes, you know, you want that to make making you money, but maybe it's just your business plan. It could make you money, but you have to probably do it in a different way than how you're doing it, right? So the first thing I'm thinking about is like poetry. How do you monetize off of poetry? How do you monetize of being a poet? Um, First of all, I feel like it's all about marketing, right? It's all about the people that you know, and you have to obviously set a standard. You know, if you want me to go to your event, I am I want either part of the door, whatever the case may be. Holla at me for the consultation, okay? Because there's ways around it. I feel like some of you guys are doing something here, you're not getting paid. You're not getting paid for it, or you're not getting the money that you should deserve. Definitely with the 808 security, okay? You have the passion, but the passion goes away definitely if you feel like you're wasting your time. Or maybe it's just the people that you're around, you know, that's wasting your time. Because people will pay for it. You just have to put yourself in different places. What is your demographics? That's the word. What is your demographics? Okay. Okay, Cancer. So what is coming in here for you? Patience. All right. And then fate underneath the deck. Okay. So something here is going to happen for you. But first of all, I want you to focus on patience. If you're by a beach, look at the sand. The sand could be telling you things like patterns and different ways. Like you could see things in the water. You could see things in the patterns. You see something here in the waves. Definitely if you live by a beach. Well, other than that, I definitely feel like there's something here about your patterns. All right. Are you impatient? Are you putting in, do you get upset when you don't see something here work for you? So then you go back to doing something here. Something here comes with patience here, Cancer. You can't rush this process. But also we're saying when you're putting in a lot of work and you're not making that much money. So let's just see how the reading goes. And we'll see what this is talking about. So something here takes a lot of patience. All right. All right, Cancer. Okay, we got the King of Cups. And then we have here the Tower. Okay. So your lesson has a lot to do with having some type of emotional maturity. All right. I feel like something here that you think is not really what it is. It's not really what it is. It's you have to have more patience for something here to be able to unfold. I also feel like, Cancer, you need to look at something here from a different point of view. You're building up a tower that is not really stable. It's not what you think. Okay? It's not what you think. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Scorpio. Okay? Or you have Scorpio in your chart. All right, let's get this shit popping here. Yep. You might have started something here because something here seems, this is not going to resonate for everyone, but this is going to resonate because there's definitely something here that you feel very passionate about. You might have done something here to start, you might have started something here because there was something here that you wanted to work within yourself. You might have had some inner child issues. You might have had some trauma, and some of you guys wanted to start something here because you wanted to kind of get yourself out of some type of rut. And the only reason why I say that is because the Queen of Cups, if you look at the Queen of Cups here, you see this child right here. So there's something here that connects to your childlike-esque person. Like you're dealing with something here that is very emotional, it's very watery. It's something here that you are very passionate about in some type of way, shape, or form. And so there could be, okay, let's see how this goes. You have a lot of wands coming out, so I feel like there is something here that you have put a lot of passion in. So you guys might have fire in your chart. You could be dealing with the Sagittarius specifically, with the Nine of Wands coming out and the Queen of Wands. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Leo. All right, some of you guys could be dealing with another Cancer or Scorpio. There's just something here that you feel very passionate about, but you're not seeing the results as of yet. You have to have patience. Have patience. Definitely. Something here will happen, right? The patience card is something here will happen, but it's not going to happen when you want it. You have to have some type of emotional maturity in a situation for it to be able to be seen all the way. Spirit also wants you at this time to really start looking at how much you have been consuming on things and not really, something here is not adding up. So let's dive into this a little bit. Life is all about taking a gamble, right? For someone here that is an entrepreneur, you're not going to get it right the first time. You might not get it right the second time, but it's all about you keep on going. It's all about figuring it out. It's like a Tetris game. You're just trying to put all the pieces together. And that's how I want you to start looking at things. Like, all right, this is not, you have to be real with yourself. You got to be realistic in some type of way, shape, or form, okay? I also feel like it's really about your confidence. Some of you guys go through emotional sporadic vibrations where you're up and you're down, you're up and you're down, you're up and you're down. You go through like these waves here, Cancers, where one day you feel very good about something, and then there's days that you just start thinking about certain things and you just get into this rut, and sometimes it's hard for you to even get out of bed. It's hard for you to cook. It's hard for you to kind of do things because you're thinking about things. So you really want to go into that inner child self and ask yourself, what is this that I'm feeling? And you have to be patient with yourself. You have to be patient with yourself. Definitely when you're going into something here that's so vulnerable. Does this stem from a mom situation? Does this stem from a father situation? Does this stem from something else? Like, why am I feeling these ways? Okay. So what is the Queen of Wands here for you? Okay, we got the Eight of Wands. And we have here the Moon. Yeah, your emotions are spiking this week. Your emotions are spiking. It's okay. It's okay. You know, Cancers, you are connected to the moon. We're about to have that full moon come up, right? So you could just be feeling that right now. I also feel like there's something here about your health. Just make sure that you got your immunity up. Make sure you're taking your vitamin C. Make sure that you're drinking your teas. You need to make sure your vitality is high. So you guys could be having some congestion or something here going on with your chest, or this could be just some fatigue or something like that. What's the Nine of Wands? Okay, we got the Eight of Swords. We got the Nine of Wands again. The Ten of Swords. Your spirit is kind of like pushing you, your spirit wants you to like pushing you to get out of some type of low vibrational energy. This also could have something to do with maybe the way that you eat. This could be the way that you're doing something here. This is the way that you kind of are going about something here. There's some type of limited belief system. And that's why I said, like, I already picked up on that. Like, there was definitely something here that is not as what you think. You're capable and you're competent of doing something here. You possibly just don't have the right support, or you're possibly now looking at something here from a different, like, just give yourself some time this week, okay? There is an old pattern here, Cancer, that no longer serves you anymore. It doesn't. And the only reason why something here is resurfacing is because it's becoming more uncomfortable now. That's how you know that you're growing. When you're uncomfortable with something that you've been comfortable with, that means that you're making some type of growth. You're making something here work for you. So it's all about how you see something here. It's all on how you view it. And Spirit wants this wheel to move. They can't make the wheel move if you're still stuck in old patterns, in old ways, in old thought processes. Okay? Okay. What's the Fool card that you need to leave behind? What's the Fool? The Page of Wands. The Seven of Cups. The High Priestess. Okay. There could be a message. There could be a message. There could have been something here specifically that someone had said to you. Could be a Scorpio here with the Seven of Cups. We also have here the High Priestess. That could have triggered something. But like I said, if it makes you feel uncomfortable, that means that there needs some work to be done. If someone here triggers you, it's not about them, it's about you. They're just reflecting something that you need to work on, hands down. When I look at things now and I feel like something here is not reciprocal, I ask myself, what is it that I need to focus on? What is it that I need to heal so I could be able to move through? Whatever obstacles, whatever emotions that you're feeling, is just for you to get through it. It's nothing personal. And even if it is personal, that is for you to get through. Okay? The best thing that's happening here is that we got the Five of Cups, which is your energy here, Cancer. And one thing I love about this Five of Cups is that we are aware of how much we have given and not been receiving. This person here is looking at that Three of Cups, but this person doesn't see the Two of Cups behind them. This person here is acknowledging the fact that maybe they have, they have overconsumed in something here that was very emotional, that was not being brought back to this person. But if this person here looks back, they could also see that they had two cups left. There is a need for you to look at something here from a different point of view. You've been too focusing on what hasn't happened and what's not going on and what's not picking up, and not looking at the little things that Spirit is making you look at. You're in between that gray area right now. Have patience with yourself. Be thankful for where you're at. But most importantly, be okay with being uncomfortable. Because that uncomfortability is going to push you into a better place. It's okay to feel uncomfortable. It's okay to realize how much you have overconsumed in things that did not serve you anymore. Whatever this is did not make you feel secure. Whatever this is did not make you feel good. It's all about transmuting that energy and transmuting into something here that is tangible and that is secure. What have you learned from this? What have you learned? That's all we need to know. It ain't about nobody else but you. That's it. So your spirit guides are saying, this is what had to happen. You had to realize this. You had to see how much you have overconsumed, how much you have put in too much in something that is not giving you the security that you need. Ask yourself, is there some inner work that I have to get done? Is that inner child that I have to see within myself? What's the purpose? Why am I doing it? Am I doing it to please something for the moment? Or am I doing something here that's going to be long-term? Every time you do something here, ask yourself, am I doing this for right now because I want to feed that energy of my emotions and this? Or am I doing it because I want to actually see something here for the long term? That's security. That is security. Does this fill my divine purpose? Is this filling back in my cup? Am I gaining anything from this? Or am I losing more than I'm gaining? What's the Five of Cups and why is this the best thing that's happening here for Cancerian? Yeah, so this week is all about emotional, it's all about emotional security, it's all about emotional maturity. I said security. The Star, the King of Cups. Yep. And then we have here the Queen of Swords. So you guys might need to set more boundaries. The Queen of Swords is someone here that she's not, people think the Queen of Swords is a bitch. She's not a bitch. She just knows what she's talking about. And she refuses to let anybody take advantage of her, or she refuses to let anybody take her in a place where she is going to feel a certain type of way. She has her sword up because, first of all, she understands the sword. She understands the power of the tongue. She could use that same sword to kill someone, or she could use that same sword to chop something down and build a bridge. It's all about how you see something. It's all on how your direction is going to be. Okay? What's the Ten of Wands here, and why is this a challenge here for you guys? The Hermit. Some of you guys have been a little bit too hard on yourself. You've been doing something here all by yourself. Some of you guys have been pushy. You've been feeling like something here has been very rough with that Ten of Wands and the Hermit. And Spirit wants you to see how much you have been trying to force something here that is obviously trying to be blocked. At this point, it's like something here is diabolical. You're doing something here all by yourself. And a part of you knows that you deserve better in whatever this is. So you got to ask yourself, is my boundaries just too low? Am I just doing something here because I don't want to have patience with myself? I'm scared to be alone. I'm scared to start over. These are some real questions here. Only you behind the screen. I'm not there with you, and I had to ask myself these questions too. So don't think, I'm coming at you. It takes one to know one. There's the Page of Swords. You got the Ten of Wands, exactly. Your advice is to look at how much you have been forcing something here. What's the Ten of Wands? The Three of Swords. The Page of Cups. You want something or someone or a situation here to prove itself to you. You have something to prove, Cancer. That's why you do the things you do. That's the reason why you're doing something here. But it just gets harder and harder. And you don't feel secure in this. Let me get you a Saturn card. Yeah. Sacrifice, gift of sensitivity. This says here, needing the courage to stand alone. Overcoming neediness. Knowing you are not alone. Having the senses to pick up messages around you. I give to receive something for myself. Shark. Something here is very selfish. It's like a never-ending story to something. So you gotta ask yourself, like, am I doing this to prove a point? Am I doing this for myself? Am I doing this because it feeds my ego? Silence. Spiders. Scorpio, investigate. First house arrival. Some research here. There's some things that you need to look into. Maybe some books that you need to pick back up. Some practices that you have put down that you need to start over again. And within the next few days, Spirit is asking for you to become silent. Become that monk. So you could be able to hear the messages that Spirit wants you to listen to. We got the Five of Coins in reverse. The Ace of Wands. It's time to turn a new leaf. It's time for a new chapter. The Five of Coins in reverse means that whatever has left or whatever is around, you don't even need it. You know, sometimes we have clothing around and we're like, oh, we're going to wear that. But you never wear it. So it just stays there. It's just a pile. It's just a pile. Spirit says you have something around that you don't even need. You've already been healed from it. You don't need it. And it's time for you to turn that new page. It's time for you to turn to that next chapter. How many times you want to read that chapter? You've already learned the lesson. It's okay to let that go and have patience. Got the Queen of Coins. Some of you guys need to focus more on your health and wellness, eating better, doing something here that's more a better habit. Is that going to the gym? Is that starting your day with meditation, being silent, gratitude journal, writing, mantras? We need more from you, Cancer. Okay, we need more. The Nine of Swords. Whatever you need to do needs to be focused on your mind, your mental. We got the Justice card here in reverse. Unfortunately, when the Justice card comes out in reverse, something here is going to get away. It gets away. There's no justice in it. But sometimes it's not about the justice. Sometimes it's about us. It's about how we take it. You never might get the justice that you want. But how can you make peace with that? The fact that you might not ever get the justice that you need or you deserve. Get the acknowledgement that you want in a situation here. Make peace with it. And let that shit go. Because you don't need it. You already overcame it. It's already done. It's time to turn that next chapter. It's time to turn the next page. Stop reading the same chapter. Okay? So if you like this, please make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're feeling this, I would like for you guys to put the fire emoji because you're starting something new. You're turning that next page. You're turning to the next chapter. Peace.